Trap Lord Ross put out this huge documentary 2 years ago. I said like a year before any of these guys got picked up. It was this documentary that came out on Trap Lord Ross page. And in this documentary, this hour documentary, basically from beginning to the end, you see the root of where the Rock Boys was originated. You see like Young Thug upbringing, where he really came from, raised on Cleveland. Like he give you pretty much a deep look into his life and what led to his success. But it's also a segment in that documentary where it goes from talking about Young Thug's life and his come up to real life beef and situations that's going on. That part of the documentary, to me, if y'all just do the timeline and look at these lyrics being put on trial in this Young Thug case, and you go back to that Trap Lord Ross documentary, people not gonna agree with this, but this is how I feel. I feel like majority of the lyrics that the DA is trying to bring up and the prosecutor trying to penalize this man for, they wouldn't have had none of those lyrics had it not been for Trap Lord Ross in his documentary that he put out. Every last one of those songs that those people are trying this man on and trying to convict him on, all in this documentary. This video is not to really bash Trap Lord. It's just to show you never know who watched these videos. I guarantee you a lot of the information that they got to build this case, you helped them with it by putting out that documentary. If you just go watch that documentary and you look at the case that the DA is trying to bring before the judge, the timeline is exactly the way that Trap Lord explained everything in his documentary. It's like these people sat down and watched his documentary just to put the pieces to the puzzle in whatever they was building, or to fill in the missing pieces of the puzzle on YSL and building on Lucha and them and all them guys in Atlanta. If it wasn't for lyrics, they really wouldn't have none. So that's the only thing kind of just stick out to me, because it's like that one thing right there is the only thing really holding you on. Trap Lord commented back, because I commented and I tagged him on the post on Rap Instagram page. And I pretty much said the same thing. Like basically the police and the DA, if I had to guess, they watched your documentary and built a case on these guys. It's off of rap lyrics. That's the only thing I'm talking about. I'm only talking about the lyrics, the music side of this. Hey, if you watched the video all the way to this point right here, I'm pretty sure it's something I said that made sense to you. So if I did, hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. T-RaeTv, back to the video. There's one lyric in there where they like, red like Elmo, but I never fucking bleed, or some shit like that. He was so young at the time. If you wasn't just a fan of him doing that era, you wouldn't pay attention to that as if he rapping a gang or some shit like that. Even with other lyrics, he used to be a capo, now he a jump, like all this stuff. You hear other rappers say this same type of stuff. Now, when you go to the lyrics, like I say, the one where I shot at his mama, now he no longer mention me, that's a little too accurate to a real life situation. If you're looking at it in the content world and you trying to create content and you putting pieces to the puzzle in your own world, then of course it's good for a monetary gain. But at the end of the day, I feel like that little piece right there that they trying to hold on to and build a case, that came strictly from YouTube. So when you see these people with these millions of views, that video got like 2 million views. You think it ain't no feds in that? And you think it ain't no police from Atlanta part of them millions of views? That's just me, man. That's not me saying Trap Lord Ross is the reason why Young Thug is in jail, YSL is in jail, Lucha is in jail, none of that. But I like to challenge a lot of people who probably disagree with this video. If you stayed to the end, I appreciate it. I want to challenge y'all to just go watch that Trap Lord Ross documentary and watch how this YSL and YFN case has been going for the last 6 to 8 months. Ever since these guys been locked up pretty much. See, it's getting down to crunch time now. Look at them lyrics, word for word. Look at them songs that they picked. Go back to Trap Lord Ross documentary. Look at when the documentary was put out, and look at when Young Thug and his crew was arrested. And you ask yourself whether or not that was just a coincidence, or did this man really help the police do their job?